Hey everybody, all you friends, family, and subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in to our very first YouTube video on our new YouTube channel, Happy Nomad Couple. I am Ashley, and I am one half of the Happy Nomad Couple, and the other half, he is currently not here right now, but his name is Carlos, and together we have some very exciting news to announce for this coming March. No, we are not getting married, no, we're not pregnant, but we actually are quitting our jobs to travel the world starting in March for a year-long journey around the world, hitting probably around 30 to 40 countries over the span of 10-ish months. So we're super, super excited. So we wanted to start this YouTube channel and our blog so we can document everything and we could just, offer our family some peace of mind that we're alive. No, I'm just kidding. But actually, we also wanted to start this YouTube channel ahead of time. It's about 2.5 months before we actually leave, but we wanted to start it for a couple different reasons early. One of those being that it takes a lot for us to stay on track with things. We're not really good at that per se. So we actually figured the best way for us to stay on track and accountable for the things we need to do before we leave on this trip is to actually start this channel and to start our blog so that we're not only accountable and responsible to ourselves, but we're actually responsible to you guys too. So all of you, all of our subscribers and viewers are going to keep us accountable for everything we need to do before we leave. So thank you guys so much. Also, number two, we figured if we're going to be doing all this planning, all this prep, and looking into what we're going to do, all this research, we figured we might as well make all that information readily available to our audience. Every note we make, every highlight of our trip, every mistake we make and lesson learned, we're going to make that available to you guys so that hopefully you are better informed when you make your very own trips. So whether you're planning on doing a around the world trip in the future as well, something similar, or just going to a couple of the destinations we're planning on going to, we hope that you find some of the information that we put together in one space very valuable to you. So that's we figure the least we could do to our viewers so that we can be helpful to you guys. Last but not least, we're also doing this because I personally like to video edit, I like to write, and Carlos, he likes photography and videography. We have never been formally trained in any of these skills, but it's just something we like to do. So we figured the best way that we could go about trying to improve on these hobbies that we just like in general is to continually showcase some of our work and some of our content to an audience that is interested in the things that we're doing and thinks that it's cool, and we'll be doing it on a frequent basis. So with that being said, we are totally open and we extremely would be grateful and we totally welcome any constructive criticism, any suggestions, recommendations. If you have any questions about anything, you could definitely comment to us. We'd be open to any of those forms of communication, and we would be so grateful if we had those because we are mostly looking to improve on these things that we like to do. So thank you guys for that. Just wanted to tell you guys we'll be putting out these videos every Monday until we leave on our trip, and then hopefully after we leave on our trip also. So there's about 12 weeks until we leave. Super, super exciting. So we're going to be putting out these videos every Monday. We're also launching our blog, happynomadcouple.com. It is actually not quite ready yet, so stay tuned for that when that will be ready and when it is launched on the World Wide Web. And a way that you can keep track of when that is available is by following and liking our social media. We have a Facebook, an Instagram, and a Twitter, and they're all under Happy Nomad Couple. So please give us a like, a share, a tweet, read an article, whatever. And if I piqued your interest at all of how we're going to make this happen, do everything we need to do before we leave on this trip in March, then please hit that subscribe button so that you can be alerted next Monday and every Monday after that for when we put out new videos on our YouTube channel, from anything of how we're financially budgeting for this trip, what our medical concerns are, what we're packing for an around the world trip, and everything in between that you would possibly need to know. We're going to be making that information available to you guys. So please, if you are interested, follow us on social media, subscribe to our YouTube, like us, whatever. Make sure to comment or send us messages. We are totally open to answering your questions and writing you back and having an open line of communication so that we can get better and that we can help you guys as well. So again, I want to thank all of you guys for tuning in for our very first video. It means a lot to us. So I hope to see you next Monday when we release our video all about what our planned route is for around the world, what countries we're thinking we're going to hit, and how we're actually actively planning to leave right this very minute, what we're doing to get ready for that trip. So hope to see you next week, and thank you guys so much again for watching. Love you all. Mwah.